Hello everyone and welcome to the Marshall and AJ Show! Hi! So we wanted to check in with everybody and give them an update. But before we get down to business, I gotta tell a joke. So, when his house went up in flames, my brother-in-law watched firemen fight a losing battle to save the greenhouse. One firefighter tried to console him. We couldn't get the plants out, but we did water them.
We had a big day today because today was Marshall's results review from his first cycle of Blinatumomab.
Yeah, so I had a 28-day cycle of Blinatumomab.
It ended up being a little longer than that because
that's true.
Because his liver went crazy in the beginning.
Yeah. Anyway, so I got to carry that pump around with me. Luckily, they let me do the majority of it outpatient. I just had to carry that pump and the medication with me. But we went in today and found out that...
Well, he's not in complete remission, but his leukemia blasts are down to 2%. And we are happy about that because...
Yeah. Same kind of milk I drink.
Because it means it's still working. We didn't know if the Blinatumomab would still work, and there are other cancer patients we do know of that it didn't work for, and that made us sad today. But we're glad that it's still working at this point, and that he can continue doing it. I wish he could just continue doing it for the rest of his life, but that's not the way that this biotherapy works. Eventually, his leukemia would find a way to get around it.
Yeah, but I can continue for the short term, and that's kind of what the plan is. So we did get an email from Philadelphia.
A couple of them.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them about that?
We got an email from the... I got distracted by text. We got an email... Oh, let me look at the email. So we got an email from the head... first of all,
from Dr. Porter.
Oh, yeah. Yes, we got an email from Dr. Porter, too.
Oh, you want to tell them? Okay,
yes.
So initially we heard from the research nurse out there, and she told us that they had made some headway as far as the new process in the protocol.
The new process... Well, go ahead. You're gonna
where they actually divide up your dosage of the T cells into 3 different infusions. And
it's a larger infusion.
Yeah, it's a larger infusion each time. Kind of like what they did with the Blinatumomab. So that's good. But she said as far as getting me set up out there, it hasn't been approved yet. We're not ready for that. But then Amanda got an email from Dr. Porter that said...
It just said that Marshall is his #1 priority. They're having a meeting on Monday with the FDA, and they want to establish a protocol for him and just they want to talk about the best way to treat him at this point. So he is the #1 priority.
Yeah, #1.
Doesn't he feel so good about that? Yes, he does.
Oh.
And hopefully, fingers crossed, he can try the T cells again.
Yeah, so game plan for right now is that we are going to start another round of Blinatumomab next week to keep the cancer at bay. And then I'll start on Tuesday, but I have to be admitted to the hospital for the first 2 days of treatment, and then I can come home. So we're getting that all lined up, and then if we get the news from Philly anytime, we'll hop on a plane and go do this thing. We do have
well, as long as he's not in remission.
Right.
If he's in remission, we have to wait till leukemia is active again.
Yeah, that would be interesting. So we'll figure it out when we get there. But the other option too is if for some reason this Philadelphia doesn't plan to follow through, we are looking at some other options here.
Yes, the first option, there's a couple. One is called the DLI. That's a donor lymphocyte infusion. So from right now his immune system is 100% his second donor cells. So they'd take some of that second donor cells again, ask the donor to donate again.
Right.
Unless they have some saved. They're looking into that. Just to kind of boost his immune system to keep the leukemia away for a while. There are some risks in that of graft versus host and things, but we've never seen graft versus host, so we almost want it. So that's option one. And the second option is a haploid transplant.
Right.
You want to talk about that?
No, you can. You're more knowledgeable.
It would be...
That's the one with where we'd use my brother, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which we haven't even talked to his brother about this yet because... Justin, sorry.
Hey, Justin. No.
Oh, no, we're not going to get to that point for a long, long time.
We may never
get to that point. But that would be to use... His brother matches half. So at first they thought he was a complete match. But his chromosomes had switched. His chromosome length. Sorry, I'm getting all technical. Anyway, that's
I told you knew more
transplant
about it than me.
would be from his brother. The reason we're not
going with transplant right now.
Yes, it's only like a 10% chance it will.
Yeah,
work.
it's the whole risk versus benefits. We know that it's riskier, and the chances of it working are not very good. So that's why we're really pushing for this T-cell treatment. Anyway, did you have that's pretty much it. Did you have a...
If you have any questions, you can always
quote?
write them below. Yes, so today I have a couple of quotes. The first one's from Barbara Johnson. Live for today, but hold your hands open to tomorrow. There is a seed of God's love in every event, every circumstance, every unpleasant situation in which you may find yourself. And the other one is, worry gives a small thing a big shadow.
There you go.
And that is...
The Marshall and AJ Show!
Hey, and today's episode was from our own house. I think this is the first one where we're home.
I know, right?
That's exciting. Okay, love you guys.